be part of any family besides my own, it would be part of a family that lives in the dark, wet sewers of New York City. You may ask why I want to choose to live in a sewer instead of living in a big mansion with a rich lifestyle anywhere in the world that I would want to. But we don't just live in these sewers, we fight crime in the streets of New York City. We're stereotyped for being slow-moving, hard shells on our back, and quite frankly, people probably think we're pretty worthless when they see us. We only come out during the nighttime to fight the crime. We stay in during the day, practicing our skills and investigating on lead stories. Best part about being part of this family is that after a long, hard day fighting crime, we come home to a nice big cheese pizza sitting there waiting. If you haven't guessed it yet, I want to be part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and be the fifth brother. My name would be Sandro. Sandro is taken from a late Renaissance artist, as well as my brother's names were taken from Renaissance artists Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and Leonardo. My brothers and I fight crime in the streets of New York City. We hunt down the bad guys, the bullies, and most importantly our main enemy, who's called the Shredder. We do live in sewers with wet pipes, and who knows what's down there. But we're down there with our master Splinter. Splinter is an old, wise rat who knows more about being a ninja than all 5 of my brothers combined. Over the years, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have inspired many children with all the action figures, the movies, the cartoons, the comic books, and I'm sure the list could go on and on. To be part of this family, the one big thing you have to do is fight the crime in New York City. You can't be scared of the crime. Me being the oldest Sandro, the Master Splinter did not let me have a real weapon. He just gave me brass knuckles. Being the wisest with the most experience, he believes that just my hands is all that I need. Also, being a leader to all my brothers. Once again, being the oldest and being the wisest, I have to keep them in line, especially Michelangelo, to make sure that they do the things that are needed. The citizens of New York City, although, do not know that we are what's keeping the streets safe at night. But if they would ever want to test our skills, they would not win. After a long, hard night of fighting crime, keeping the streets clean, we climb back down into our sewers, turn on the news to see all the crime that's happened, and sit down there with our delicious cheese pizza. And nothing sounds better after a long night of crime than a nice cheese pizza. After hearing all this, how can you not want to be part of this family? This family lives in sewers. They eat pizza. They fight crime. My brothers and me live in the sewer. We may get annoyed with each other, but there's always somebody there to be entertained. Well, I just got word that the Shredder just got loose, so I'm going to have to turn my turtle colors on and go fight some crime. And as the famous turtle saying goes, cowabunga, dude.